This video brought to you by jadedpainting.com. If you need your miniatures painted to a tabletop standard, check out jadedpainting.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the final part of this in-depth review of the new Eldar Codex. As always, my name is Jay, and today I'll be covering the heavy support choices, as well as just my final thoughts on the Codex. Yeah. So the heavy support choices, they're really hard hitting, obviously, because they're heavy support. Yeah, they're pretty sweet, and I'll just go over them. Most of them haven't changed too much, but of course there's the addition. Oops. Of course there's the addition. The big boy himself, Wraithknight. He's going to be powerful. Yes, you. So that's pretty cool. So we'll start off with Dark Reapers. Dark Reapers used to be 35 points apiece, and they've been reduced to 30 points apiece. Now for a squad for 90 points. You notice in this codex that it's just points for a squad, not individuals. So for 90 points, you get a squad of 3 Dark Reapers, which is pretty sweet. They are weapon skill plus skill 4, strength toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 5, attacks 1, initiative 9, armor 3 plus. This is basically the standard for elites and the fast attack, and it's pretty cool. Most of them are actually that stat line. And you can include up to 7 more for 30 points apiece. Dark Reapers are pretty nice, especially now that they have slow and purposeful. That's the biggest addition, in my opinion, of Dark Reapers. You can also upgrade to an Exarch. They have heavy aspect armor, so 3 plus save, Reaper launcher with Star Swarm missiles, and Reaper rangefinder. But the awesomeness is that they have slow and purposeful, which is great, because now slow and purposeful means they can move and shoot. They can't move, shoot, and assault. They can, but they can't fire. They can't Overwatch, so they're a little susceptible to Overwatch. But not too bad. You know, that's pretty sweet. I think that's a great addition to Dark Reapers. And yeah, you can upgrade one to an Exarch. You can exchange the Reaper launcher for Shuriken cannon. So pretty straightforward stuff. And then you can get the Exarch, some of the Exarch powers. But I'm pretty happy with them. The Dark Reapers became, quite viable. Now that you can move them, they don't get left behind. Especially if you attach like a Farseer to them. That Farseer is not at the very back of the field, and you can actually keep moving up your Dark Reapers and firing as you go, which is pretty sweet. Up next, we have Val's Wrath Support Battery, and it's artillery. And there's the Guardian Crew, weapon skill plus skill 4, strength toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 5, 1 attack, leadership. And the support weapon is toughness 7, 2 wounds. And it includes it's a Shadow Weaver. And then the crew have mesh armor, shuriken catapult, and plasma grenades, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting. The support battery, I think it used to be 20 points, it's been upgraded to 30 points. So again, I don't think that's going to be a really frequently taken thing compared to all the other awesomeness in this section. Up next, Fire Prisms. Fire Prisms are nice. I really like Fire Prisms. They're 120 points, 25 points each. Fire Prisms, they used to be 115, so they've gone up by 10 points. But they're still, Ballistic Skill 4, 12, 12, 10, 3 hull points. And you get a Fire Prism and a Twin Shuriken Catapult. So not bad. You know what? Fire Prisms are still very viable options in your Eldar Codex, I think. And they'll be pretty good for your choice for heavy support. Up next, we have a Night Spinner. Night Spinner, basically the same. Same points, 115 points, same as it used to be. And it has a Doomweaver and a Twin Shuriken Catapult. Let me just double check if they changed anything about Doomweaver. So the Doomweaver, let's see here. Doomweaver. It is, it's different now. The Doomweaver for the Night Spinner, it has 2 versions, Dispersed and Focused, so that's pretty cool. Dispersed is 48 inch range, Strength 7, AP 6, Heavy 1, Barrage, Large Blast, Microfilament, and Pinning. So Microfilament, once again, that if you roll a 6 to wound, it automatically wounds and it's AP 1. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't think it no longer, it doesn't affect their doesn't make them slow and purposeful anymore. It just becomes like a large blast. But then also has a focused version, which is a flamer template, strength 7, AP 6, heavy 1, monofilament, torrent. Ooh, a torrent flamer on the Night Spinner. That's pretty interesting. My friend really loves the Night Spinner, so this has changed it now. That's going to be very interesting. Go Night Spinner. I think that might be a fun addition to an army too. For 115 points, you get 2 different really cool templates. Strength 7, so that's great, and a Torrent Flamer. Not too many options, not too many models have Torrent Flamers in the game these days, so that's pretty sweet. Next we have a Falcon. Falcons once again went up from 115 to 125. Still Ballistic Skill 4, 12, 12, 10, 3 hull points. And it comes with Pulse Laser, Shuriken Cannon, Twin Link Shuriken Catapult, and I believe something happened to the Shuriken Cannon. Oh yeah, Blade Storm. I forgot to bring that up. So one of the biggest additions, now why I think the Fire Prism and the Falcon are still very strong now, is the addition to Blade Storm. They now have Blade Storm, and Blade Storm means that any if you roll 6 to wound, it automatically wounds with an AP2. It's like the monofilament on a 6, it's AP1, but that's AP2. And AP2 is just as good as AP1, other than for penning purposes, you only get +1 as opposed to +2. But still, you're killing Terminators like there's no tomorrow. That's really sweet. So I think that's a great, still 125, that's a good option. Up next, though, this is one of the ones that Curveball's been thrown in, but I still think it's a very valid option, is Warwalker Squadron. Now, Warwalkers used to be 35 points each. Now they've been up to 60 points each. They doubled, almost, right? So you gotta ask yourself, what did they do to them to make them so expensive? Well, the answer is Ballistic Skill 4, right? Ballistic Skill 4. So, now they hit on 3s as opposed to 4s. That alone could do a lot more damage, especially if you guide them. You're pretty much hitting on everything. And they come with 2 Shuriken Cannons, which used to be an upgrade, I'm pretty sure. And, but you can also upgrade your Shuriken Cannons, and the upgrade costs are now cheaper to upgrade to a Bright Lance, a Scatter Laser, or a Star Cannon. And it comes with special rules Ancient Doom, Battle Focus. Battle Focus. So you can run and shoot with your Warwalkers. That is awesome. I like that a lot. Fleet and Scout. So these guys are going to be maneuverable, quick, and hard-hitting. So that's pretty sweet. Once again, it has 2 hull points. It's 10, 10, 10, Initiative 5, 2 attacks. It's open-topped now. So I don't know if it was before, but I don't believe so. But it's open-topped. So the odds are if something pens it, it's going to explode. Right? But still, that's pretty interesting. Squad of 2, maybe squads of 2 Warwalkers would be very nice in this game. So that's pretty cool. Up next, the Wraithlord. Now, I don't think the Wraithlords are going to be taken as much because GW kind of has a way of nerfing the frequently used heavy support choices to bring in a bigger, badder heavy support choice, like the Trigon compared to the I don't remember the name. Carnifex. No one uses them anymore, anyways, right? So kind of a similar thing happened. So the Wraithlord has gone up in points. It used to be 90 points, now it's 120. Not much change as far as the stats. Weapon skill, ballistic skill 4. Strength and toughness 8. 3 wounds, initiative 4, 3 attacks. It's a monster creature. And still does not have Eternal Warrior, so it can be instant killed by force weapons. Ancient Doom and Fearless special rules, so it's fearless. That's good. Well, of course it should because it's a Wraith, right? And War Gear 2 Shuriken Catapults. Once again, Shuriken Catapults aren't bad at all. They have Blade Storm as well. But again, I don't see them as being the amazing thing that they used to be. They're still hard to kill, but because next we have, instead of Wraithlords, we have the awesome big boy, the Wraithknight. And he's awesome. He's the exact cost of 2 of them. He's 240 points base. But he's weapon skill, ballistic skill 4. Strength 10. 10. Toughness 8. 6 wounds. Initiative 5. Attacks 4. Leadership 10. save 3+. Now this 3+, he isn't amazing. Well, of course he's toughness 8. That's why, right? It can't be toughness 8 and 2+, because that would just make him broken. I know the Riptide is toughness 6 with 2+ save, and then this one's toughness 8. So he's harder. You can't just DACA him to death because you can't shoot him with low strength weapons. Against Dark Eldar, he's going to be in trouble with all that poison, or a bunch of Hormagaunts, he'll be in trouble. So he'll still be susceptible to poison and of course, force weapons, because he also does not have Eternal Warrior. The only one I believe in this entire codex that has Eternal Warrior is Azure. So War here, he has 2 heavy Wraith Cannons. Now Wraith Cannons are pretty cool, if I don't say so myself. So Wraith Cannons are, heavy Wraith Cannons are 36-inch range, strength 10, AP 2, assault 1, distort. So on a 6, it wounds automatically and causes instant death special roll. So 4 of those shots on this guy, and he's a jump troop, right? Because he's a jump monstrous creature, he can just be jumping around the table, blasting everything as he goes. Strength 10 shot, and he's also strength 10 in close combat. So he's going to pop a lot of stuff. He'll be the bane of many vehicles, because the odds are he's going to shoot and kill a lot of vehicles with weapon skill 4, or ballistic skill 4. And he can exchange both heavy Wraith Cannons for a Ghost Glaive and Scatter Shield. Now, Ghost Glaive is the giant sword that everyone's happy with because it's so big. But that being said, the Ghost Glaive, one of the advantages is it gives +1 strength, but you don't get +1 strength on a strength 10 monstrous creature. Now, it'll buff him if something else takes away his strength, but besides that, I don't know. Or you can replace it with Sun Cannon Scatter Shield for 40 points. Sun Cannons are pretty cool too. Sun Cannon is 48-inch, strength 6, AP 2, heavy 3 blast. So you can just shoot all these blasts that will kill all the Terminators in the game. 6 shots, with 1 Sun Cannon. So that'd be 3 shots. That'd kill a lot of them. And then you can also take 2 of the following in any combination: Shuriken Cannon, Scatter Laser, or a Star Cannon. Star Cannons are pretty sweet too. Strength 6, heavy 2. Right? So 36-inch range. Not bad. So overall, I think he's a really fun addition. I think he's going to be pretty strong. I think you're going to probably, every time you see Eldar, you're going to see 1 or 2 Wraithknights just jumping around the battlefield, killing everything, because 240 points isn't bad. What they do, they're going to last long. As I said, as long as you're not up against Dark Eldar, which will Bright Lance them to death, or sorry, Dark Lance them to death. But they're going to survive for a while, because very few things can hit toughness 8. It has to be strength 5+, so Tau will be able to shoot him. But a 3+ save should keep him alive for a while. I'd recommend fortuning the Wraithknight, if you can. Fortune him, because then he'll just be unstoppable. A rerollable 3+ save is awesome. He doesn't have an invo, so that's going to suck. Basically, Eldar versus Eldar is going to be a bloodbath, because they can just destroy each other, and it'll be really funny. And that's it. That is my in-depth review of the new Eldar Codex. Now, somebody mentioned in one of my previous videos that I didn't do Exarch Powers. So I'm going to do Exarch Powers right now, just to talk about them. So there's Feel No Pain, Fear, Hit and Run, Monster Hunter, and Night Vision, which are all in the rulebook. They're all standard powers. There's Battle Fortune, which is a 4+ invul save. That's sweet. I'd recommend giving it to anybody you can for the Battle Fortune. Crushing Blow is +1 strength. But here's some of the interesting ones. Disarming Strike. In a challenge, this model can disarm his opponent. That's pretty cool. To do so, both he and his opponent roll a d6 before any hit rolls. If this model gets +1 to the total, if his weapon skill is higher than his opponent's. If this model's total is equal to or higher than his opponent's, one of the opponent's melee weapons of your choice is treated as a close combat weapon until the end of the phase. Cool. That's kind of interesting. Fast Shot. This model always fires 1 more shot than normal. That's cool. Doesn't affect templates. Iron Resolve, +1 leadership. Marksman's Eye, precision shots on a 5+ rather than a 6+. Shield of Grace. In a challenge, this model can defend, gaining a 3+ invulnerable save until the end of the phase. If he does, he can only make a single attack this phase, kind of like Castellan Crow. Declare that model is defending before initiative 10 step. And Stalker. In a challenge, this model can backstab his opponent. Declare immediately after the challenge has been accepted. Both he and his opponent roll a d6 before any to hit rolls. This model gets +1 for the initiative that's higher than his opponent's. If this model's total is equal to or higher than the opponent's, he rerolls failed to wound rolls this phase. Not bad. So that's it. My overall impressions of the Eldar Codex. Eldar good. They're good. It's a very worthy update. Eldar have gone 7 years, and this is good. I really like this codex. They have a lot of options, a lot of hard hitting. I really love the upgrade to Ballistic Skill 4 on most of the units. I really love combat focus. That's amazing. They become Tau on the ground. No jump, shoot, jump. Move, shoot, run. Or move, run, shoot. Amazing. Blade Storm, amazing. Distort, amazing. Monofilament, amazing. Wraithknight, huge and tall. So that's it. I really like the codex. They have tons of options. I think there's going to be a lot of really competitive lists, and I don't think the overall feel of Eldar has changed at all. I think they're very maneuverable. They're hard hitting. They still can be killed relatively easy, I guess, but they still have a lot of 3+ armor saves. Eldar vs. Eldar is, as I said, going to be a complete bloodbath, and it's going to be a fun game. I really think Phil Kelly did an amazing job. So my hat's off to Mr. Kelly. Let me just double check that he wrote it. Phil Kelly and Adam Choke, who probably wrote the fluff. But I love it. Phil Kelly did an awesome job on the rules. I give him props, and I think this is a very good codex. It's not overpowered, but it'll be very competitive. Same with Tau. It's way better than Dark Angels or Chaos Space Marines or Demons, I find. It's been a very good codex. And the Eldar deserve it. You know what? The Eldar have been around since early on. They haven't been doing well so far, and I can't wait till Orcs come out, which will probably be a few more codices, but still. So thank you very much for watching this series of reviews for the new Eldar Codex. It really does mean a lot that you watch my videos. So thank you very much. Please like the video, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. And stay tuned for more videos, maybe on Tactica, definitely more painting tutorials. I'm definitely going to paint up that Wraithknight soon. So until next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting, everyone.